This is probably the best card control of all time. The basic idea for this move actually goes back all the way to 1945. It first appeared in a really old manuscript called Hugar's Magic Monthly, Volume 2. It was under the title A Substitute for the Past by Claude Kimball. It was later refined in 1960 by James Steranko from his book Steranko on Cards. He has different applications to go along with the move, and he calls the whole thing the Shadow Steal. Now, the same exact move was later republished in 1994 in Richard Kaufman's edition of Greater Magic. It's under the name that most of us are more familiar with, George Pugh, which he calls Pugh's Pass. Now, I'm not exactly sure why this was allowed to go on because Pugh's Pass, the Shadow Steal, and the Kimball move are all the exact same thing. In any case, I'll be showing you how to do the move and maybe a reverse or something to go along with it, and let's get started. Alright, so how do you do that? Now, the basic idea is sort of a Cardini-esque move where you just take your pinky and you lift up a card like this. Now, that in itself is that's the move. That's all you're doing. And the basic grip you want to have on the cards is a mechanics grip, all 4 fingers on the side, your thumb on the other side. Now all you're going to do is with your pinky, press down on the corner, and the card is just going to pop up or spring off of your thumb like this into sort of a side jogged or perpendicular position. Now doing this is obviously very obvious, so to hide that, we can either, do a hand cover as per the Cardini change, or we can have a packet cover like this, which covers the move. And that is the beginning of the control. So what you're going to do is dribble the cards and have the person say stop. Now, you're going to hand them the top card of this packet like this. They look at it, they replace it. Now, as you come back to dribble the cards back on like this, you just do that move under cover of this packet. So you just spring up that card, under cover of this packet. As you dribble, this is exposed view. As you dribble, that card just coalesces with the top as you finish the dribble. So here's the move fully exposed. You dribble the cards. You have a card selected, in this case the 2 of spades, and then a good idea is to reduce finger movement is as you show the card like this, take your index finger and move it to the side so you're already in that mechanics grip position. So here's the whole move fully exposed, like this in slow motion. There's the Queen of Diamonds. Just like that, the move is done, and it's on top. So here's some more detail on that move. So as you dribble the cards, they stop somewhere, have the card looked at, in this case the 4 of spades. Now as you replace it, you move the upper packet forward just like this to hide the move. See, I just did it, you can't see it. So what you're going to do is dribble the cards back on top, like this. And as you get close to the end of the cards here, you just sort of extend your fingers like this to coalesce that with the rest of the cards. As you finish the dribble like that, that just gets added onto the top as you finish the dribble, just like that. So here's the move in real time. Just like this, we have the Jack of Diamonds there, and then just like that, it's back on top. Now keep in mind, the reason you're dribbling is I think it adds more cover to it. The way it was always written up in the books is that they pick a card, they put it back on top of the lower packet, the King of Hearts there, and you just come back to put the cards on, and that's the move. You do the move as you just put the cards back on like this, and you do the move that way, which still looks pretty good, but I think the added dribble really helps shade the move. So here's the reversal idea that James Steranko talks about in his book. So you do the move, have a card selected. Now instead of dribbling, you're going to just add the packet on from above. As you do that springing move, just like this is the exposed view. Now what's going to happen is kind of like the ego change or the Cardini change. You're just going to drag that card all the way to the bottom with your fingers just like this as you do an all-around square up to reverse the card. Now to centralize it, just give the pack a cut and you're golden. So here's that reversal in real time. We have a card selected, the 7 of clubs, somewhere lost in the pack, and just a little snap of the fingers like that, we actually get it to turn face up. Alright guys, so as always, I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch this video, and I really hope that you learned something new. And if you did, do me a favor, like this video, share this video, hit subscribe, do all that stuff we all talk about in YouTube videos. And anyway, I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you later, and happy practicing. I love you guys, all that good stuff.